Hello everybody, welcome back after May half term. Hope you had a lovely week this week. It's the Headteacher Bulletin for the week commencing the 3rd of June. Let's get going. So this week's Gospel describes Jesus' Last Supper with his disciples as a meal to celebrate the Jewish feast of Passover. We usually eat a meal when we're hungry, and the word hunger describes needs that human beings have other than food. We can also have spiritual, emotional and psychological hunger or needs such as compassion, forgiveness, friendship and affirmation. Pope Francis tells us the Eucharist is simple food, like bread, yet it is the only food that satisfies, for there's no greater love. There we encounter Jesus really, we share his life and we feel his love. Jesus wants his disciples to care about the people they meet and make a difference in their lives, no matter what they may hunger for, and he wants them to show God's love and compassion to everyone. He asks us to be disciples, but without him to provide for our own needs, we will find this more difficult. So the Gospel reminds us, and we've been sharing this with pupils this week, that the Eucharist is a memorial of Christ's sacrifice on the cross, and Catholics believe that Jesus is truly present in the Eucharist, the source and summit of the Christian life. So this week we bring back rewarding lots of our pupils who have achieved 0 negatives and the highest achievement points across the school. So I'm gladly joined by a selection of pupils across the school this morning for some ice lollies. Hot chocolate's gone, we're now in the summer, so we listen to pupils and they're very keen to have an ice lolly to start the day. So well done to all those students on the PowerPoint slide. No negatives at all and the highest positives for the last week before half term. So well done to our sixth formers. As part of their core RE, they shined a light on Catholic social teaching at the back end of last half term. So they were leading daily assemblies with different year groups and promoting Catholic social teaching, in particular our Live Simply award that we're working towards in school. So well done to our sixth form students, particularly our SVP pupils. They did a great job just before half term. A reminder about Beckett Fest, it's only about 3 weeks away, lots of tickets being sold, it's going to be a great evening, so £4 a ticket, booking via the QR code, bring a picnic blanket, potentially an umbrella in case it rains, knowing the British weather, but it's going to be a really good evening and lots to get involved in. So a reminder, My Child at School is starting on the 1st of July, so we currently use Parent Pay, but that's going. We're moving to My Child at School, which links into our school management system app. Please download it. Any problems, contact reception and they can talk you through the process of download, but you will be no longer able to access Parent Pay from Friday the 28th of June. We are really keen to go paperless. Bromcom will be the app for letters, payment for trips and news updates. We'll still use class charts for the positive and negative behaviours, but particularly Bromcom links in with the school management system, and we want to push the app moving forward. It will reduce the need of paper and support the environment. So just a reminder about uniform really as we approach the end of the year. The uniform company that we use as part of our supplier have got some discounts at the moment to get your orders in early. So the link's there to the website to order the uniform. It's got our school branded blazer on there, school branded skirt and jumper. Remember, the jumper's optional, it's not required, but lots of pupils really enjoy wearing the jumper at the moment. But please get your orders in. It's free delivery to school, so if you order it before the end of the academic year, you can pick that up from school. If not, there's a small charge to get delivered to your home address. So a reminder, get ordering if you need to, and also a big plead, if there's any items that your sons and daughters have grown out of, we'll gladly accept them at a uniform swap shop. There's lots of families and children in need, and our Parent Teacher Association are really keen to accept any donations and raise some much needed funds for the school. So we've got a couple of support staff roles that are being advertised at the minute. So there's a receptionist role and an office administrator. So it's always often useful to share them widely within our community. So if you know anyone or if you're interested in the role, the links on My New Term will happily accept any applications. And lastly, just looking at some key dates. Next week, we've got our one-to-one transition evening on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the 20th of June, we've got our Year 10 Parents Evening. And we look forward to seeing lots of Year 10 parents there as a follow-up to our Steps to Success evening. I know the Year 10s are busily getting prepared for their mock exam season that's coming up. And the Year 10 Parents Evening will be a good chance to discuss progress and next steps in readiness for Year 11. Have a lovely weekend, and we will catch up again next week.